All righty. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Or maybe good evening, good early morning, wherever you may be watching around the world today. It's a cloudy day today in beautiful Oahu. There's Diamond Head. We're on the Aloha Canal. We're 2 blocks away from Waikiki, which is right there. Aloha Boulevard, Kuhio Boulevard, and Kalakaua Boulevard. And as soon as we get this bug out of our system, we're going to do a hike from right here all the way down Kapahulu. We're going to go down Aloha, around Kapahulu, down under the freeway. And do you see that street right there? That street going diagonal right there? We're going to go up that street, down that road, up the hill about 5 times. We're going to go right there. That's Ruth's place. That's where John Hay and Linda Hay went up there. See where all those pine trees are? I'm actually going to do that. I think I'll try. I will definitely record it. I've done it probably 30 times or so, and I actually have the Relive animated map that shows going up there and back. But I don't think doing a live stream up there would be interesting for you, because it's a lot of huffing and puffing and going up that street, and it's a lot of boring stuff. But once you get up there, it's really beautiful. All right, so how's everybody doing? Hello, Marie and Tans and Dale Rogers. Boy, you're days away, my friend, aren't you? Jill and Elsie Mart. Can any of you guess what they're going to be building on the Aloha starting in a couple of months? Anybody know? Anybody guess? I shouldn't ask you too many questions, but I'm going to ask you another one. Do you want to go down the Aloha, or do you want to go up a block and then go down Kuhio, down Moana, around Moana, and back that way? It's up to you guys. I don't care. That way is a lot longer, but you'll see more. You'll still see some hotels and things like that. We won't go to the beach that way, though. You may see some ocean, or we can go straight this way over to Kapiolani and straight into Honolulu. Which would you like to do? That way is number 2. That way is number 1. That way we'll go down to Kuhio right there and take a right, go down by the food trucks, down by Hilton Hawaiian Village, but not into Hilton Hawaiian Village, and then back this way about Ala Moana Mall, or this way we go straight. Yes, pedestrian bridge. Daryl wins. Yep, footbridge. It's going to go right up there, go right across. They had a whole bunch of designs submitted. It is on Hawaii News Now, but it's there's never going to be a perfect bridge that's built, because some are going to have a tendency to attract homeless or graffiti, or if it's too wide, too short, too tall, whatever. That's kind of an issue. I forgot which 1 and 2 was. I think that was 1 and that was 2. Right? Was forward 2? You mean this lazy bum? How is she doing? Living her best life. I believe it's going right there. I think it's right there is where it starts. Light rail is way over that way. Light rail is the biggest joke, biggest not Ponzi, but it's such a bad investment the way they did it, in my opinion. Of course, I'm not a civil engineer. Forward was 2. Okay, Lori, thank you. So what is it? Who wins, 1 or 2? It's just really windy. You guys probably aren't hearing any of the wind because my mic is top notch. Somebody, it was Jennifer McDowell. She went on I actually thought it was a joke. I never really looked into it, but they're doing gondola rides up there and through under the 2 bridges down there by the marina, and I can't believe they're getting people to do that. That's sad. They should refund everybody's money that does that. I know some of you are interested in this. These are 3 or 4 there. There's a lot of them here, but these are big residential, obviously, buildings. I know some of you are interested in those. There was a studio condo available right on Kuhio for $485,000, and there's one right down the street. It's a 1-bedroom for, it was about the same money, almost exactly the same, I believe, maybe $495 or something. I believe it's on University. It's not here. It's I think it's one more street up there, and they're going to go right across to University. Yeah, I believe that's where it is. Oh man, it's nasty water, and people, believe it or not, will fish, get crabs and fish in here, and they'll eat them. Yeah, let's go down to Kuhio Way, because man, it is windy here. You guys may not see it, but man, it is windy. See the trees up there? Because your professional host is invested in a nice mic, you guys don't hear it so much, but boy, I'm feeling it. Some of you people who live in bigger cities or what have you, you'll know this comparison, but the rent, and now you can see that road better. Can you see that road right there? That's the Widowmaker, that road right there. Right as you turn the corner to get up that road way up there going up the hill, that's the Widowmaker, man. That's where you quit. That's where you quit. The disparity between rents on these 2 places, I think one of those is Marco Polo. The disparity in rents from these buildings to these buildings is quite significant. Yeah, man, that wind is just cooking. Someone was asking about the Coconut Hotel. That's it right there. That's it, Coconut Hotel. It's pretty out of the way, so we don't put it on our list of what does it cost to stay in Waikiki. But some of you hardcore people know about it. And you know, there's another hotel that's really low end, very cheap, and we never mention it, but I would not recommend it to anyone, and it's the Kuhio Banyan, Kuhio Banyan Hotel. It's right in that little cul-de-sac, right by Surf and Tacos and Marigame Udon, so it is going to be righteously loud and nasty, dirty, boy. But word on the street is it's cheap. There's the surf jack right there. Hello, Kathy and Judy and Vicky Boyd and Ronald, Tim, Aussie Nightmare, good to see you. That's just a cool little hotel. Ross, our friend from Australia, stayed there. He said he enjoyed it. Very dog friendly. It has a very, very well kept. They have a nice courtyard pool right inside there. And there's a little band area there, a bunch of seating. You see there's dogs. There's a lot of people who come here have dogs, to that place have dogs. It's quite nice. This is the smash burger place that Wendy's always talking about, but I think they're closed up. I think it's probably because they're doing so much renovation here and it's just really problematic. Okay, this is Kuhio, named from the Prince David Kuhio. His statue is on Kalakaua. Okay. So just to give you a frame of reference, this is Kuhio. That's the International Marketplace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signals down that way on the right-hand side of the road. That's Malia, IHOP, Genius Lounge. One of our favorites, as you know, is right there. This is Lures. Lures is a road that will go right into Waikiki Beach Walk. Straight down there, the Halekulani. The Starbucks is down there. So, there you go. Nope, no word on Kevin. He'll pop up sometime. There's a couple of the homeless guys that are over there that I just didn't feel really right about them. I know if I probably gave them some money, they'd cough something, but they weren't saying. And I can tell you that someone who is such a staple over there, like Kevin is, or was, and living in that small kind of condensed area, they know where he is, or they know something about what happened. And one of these other longer streams I'd like to do, but I like to do them because I like you guys to see them, but it would be really, really long and boring up until the middle part. But I want to hike from here again and live stream it from here to Moana or Manoa Falls and back. But to get from here to Manoa Falls is not that pretty. I mean, you have to go by Macaulay and cross the freeway, and all that's kind of ugly and concrete and just buildings and stuff. But once you get into Manoa Valley and you're going up to the hike up there, it's quite nice. And then of course the falls, but I can't stream the falls. So I thought I would do is I would stream the walk or the hike from Waikiki to Manoa Falls as a live stream, and then record going up to the falls and down, stop that recording, and then come back and stream all the way back. Is that something you guys would do, or do you think that's kind of boring to do? There's the Ritz residences. And Dina and DeLuca right there. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's okay or not. It's the pink line trolley that's going to Moana Mall. Primarily, it has a number of stops all the way throughout Waikiki, but its main destination is going to be Moana Mall. So let me kind of show you. This is not a really great representation of it, but the hike would be from about right here to up through that valley, right through there. Do you see the valley? You see where it's kind of misty? Manoa Falls is just that way over there. So you go from here, we'd hike from here through a lot. It looks a lot like this, but I think sometimes there's some of you that I think, like me, I love going through those neighborhoods. Even though they're just regular old neighborhoods, it's just cool to see how, you know, locals live, and it just gives you different flavor. But once you get on the other side where Manoa Valley and kind of winds through those roads, there's a long stretch of a road that goes up, and the houses are just beautiful up there. They're not like Kahala beautiful. They're not like mansions, but clean, beautiful homes and just lush greenery and kind of forest all the way around them. If you guys would really like that, I'll definitely do that. I'm going to do it anyway. And that's Fort DeRussy Park right straight through there. If we walk straight this way, we'd go on that beach, that long stretch of beach that goes from around where Outrigger Wheat Reef is to Hilton Hawaiian Village. That's where that beach park is right there. Hello, Ruth, not the daughter. And Viola. And Judy. Yeah, it is. It's windy, boy. But you're coming in August? Good. Janet's probably out on a tour somewhere, or the pool. That's the LaCroix. This is the new Marriott Vacation Ownership. I think it's less than 6 months open, so I guess it's okay to call it new. I think it's got to be the top 3 ugliest new hotels built. I can't believe they started with a blank piece of paper and said, hey, I've got a great idea. I've been wanting to design this hotel for the longest time. I just can't get the design out of my head. They put it on paper and someone say, oh my goodness, that's a beautiful hotel. But I'll be darned if they didn't spend millions of dollars building exactly that. And just like that, the wind dies. Here's the Holiday Inn Express. This is a pretty popular hotel. These from about right here, from about LaCroix, Holiday Inn, the Ambassador, Luana, all of them going this way. You're kind of on the edge of Waikiki. Waikiki proper goes to where the Aloha Canal turns right down here. That's what's considered, Waikiki. Those are the hotels kind of on the edge of Waikiki, out of the center, really. There's a Romer at Waikiki, a Romer Waikiki at Ambassador. Big, nice, remodeled rooms. And look, they're actually putting some. Oh, we got to go in there. They actually opened that up. I saw them cleaning the windows off. I didn't see any of that inside there, like 2 weeks ago. Man, there are bottles, and I guess they're open. They've got an open sign. Look at that. So I was just going to say, oh, sorry, ma'am. I was going to say they're opening up the lower area down here. Favorite son. Look at that. Huh. Son of a gun. But they're opening up more retail down here. I thought they were going to have, that's a big place. That's cool. We'll have to give that a shout. There's the Luana. And look at that. Oh my goodness, boy, they're cranking on that. Wow, do you guys remember from, a bunch of streams we were walked by there, we were saying they're going to tear that down and build that Asian Cultural Center. I think it's a Japanese specific. I think it is, I'm not sure. A Japanese specific cultural center, but that answers our questions. They're tearing all of it down. I thought they're going to leave up the back parking area, but apparently they're not. They're going to have an amphitheater of some sort back there too, like an open air park for music events. This is the only gas station in Waikiki that I'm aware of. I can't think of any other. There's a couple on Kapahulu, several going up Kapahulu, 4 or 5 up Kapahulu, but this is the one that's right in the heart of Waikiki for you if you have to fuel up your rental car. She's fat and happy, just like she is every day. What's the best beach hotel, Vicky? Would you say? Oh yeah, it'll be noisy with construction. How was Grace, how was the location for you? Did you like the Malia location? How much is gas today? $4.69. $4.69 a gallon for regular. A bargain. We were right across the street from Malia when I don't know if you heard me point it out. So this is Fort DeRussy. Big military managed park. That's the Halekoa right there. And that's one of 7 of the towers for Hilton Hawaiian Village. The Rainbow Tower is right straight through there. You know what? Let's walk this way. It's going to be a little bit out of our way, but you guys will be able to see some of the hotels a little bit more. So this is not how you would walk to Sam's Club. If you're walking to Sam's or Wal-Mart or the Moana Mall from Waikiki and you wanted to go just the most direct and shortest route, it would be straight this way. Go right up here, go to Kapiolani, take a left, and you go right into Honolulu proper and go right into right to where you needed to go. What we're going to do is we're going to go down Moana Boulevard, which is right here, and go around the Ilikai and go back behind Moana Mall and then back up. It's a real roundabout way to go, but it's mo better. So while we're waiting here, that guy was all upset. Now he's wanting to fight the guy in the car. What a dummy. All right, so here's Fort DeRussy, right? There's a Rainbow Tower. You can see just a little bit of Rainbow Tower right through there. That's the Waikikian. That's the Lagoon Tower. I got across the street. God knows if Margaret's watching, I'll be in trouble if I didn't. So you got to see, there's a Rainbow Tower right straight through there. That's the Ali'i Tower, the small one on the other side. That's Tapa's Tower. That's the Lagoon Tower. That's the Waikikian. And then right straight through here, that's the food truck compound that you've seen on a lot of our streams. We've gone in there, and it's been on YouTube, Facebook quite a bit. TikTok influencer type people. We'll go in there, and there's about 10 or 11 food trucks back there. It's quite a nice little find. And if you're looking for the Waikiki Monarch or the Hawaiian Monarch, it's the same building, but they have a different designation. One is a vacation ownership. One is a vacation ownership one. One is more of the hotel part. That's it, right there.
Left on Nui Street where the Pacific Monarch is, and just goes Niu, N-I-U.
Hawaiian Monarch. Hawaiian Monarch. He's giving this guy the wrong directions. He goes, go to the Pacific Monarch, and there's the famous hotel. Whale. Sorry guys, I just yelled right in your ear, didn't I? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want him to give the wrong directions, but he did. Okay, so this is Moana Boulevard right here. It goes right into Kapahulu, goes right into Waikiki. Kapahulu runs right straight into there, and then it turns into a fort, goes to Kahio that way, and Kalakaua that way. If you're coming in on this side of Moana Boulevard, you are so happy, you're whistling, you're having a great time, got a big old smile on your face. And because you're coming from the airport. If you're on that side of Moana Boulevard, you're probably crying and whining and saying, oh, I've got to come back soon. So this road will take you all the way around to the Ilikai. Take a left, it kind of goes to the right rather. It'll take you right by Moana Boulevard, and about 5 miles down the road, it turns into 6 miles, turns into Nimitz, which will take you right into the airport though. There's the DoubleTree. Some people still like to stay there. Don't know why, but they do. Yeah, Wyland's Wall. Yeah, we did one. We did one last year, Pearl Harbor. We also did the swap meet. We didn't live stream from the swap meet, the walk, but you can walk from the swap meet to Pearl Harbor and do that tour. It's no problem. It's like 3/4 of a mile, maybe. Easy breezy walk. Lots of wide sidewalks. There's no problems. It's kind of a, it's not a beautiful walk. Not until you get into Pearl Harbor. It's kind of hot and ugly, and you're walking right down a really big, busy street. So it's not, you know, very picturesque. Malia to Ala Moana Mall. Are you walking, or what are you asking? About how did you see when I said? Do you remember when I said there's the LaCroix and Ambassador Hotel? Those two hotels are about 2 blocks away from Malia, and we're walking to the time it takes me to walk to Ala Moana on this live stream. That'll be how long it takes you. And this is the route I would take if I were going to Ala Moana Mall from Malia. I would just walk down Kalakaua to here and then walk all the way around. It's easy. It's an easy walk. Michelle, really it's any of these places along here. But I mean, this is my opinion. But then I'll tell you what the Hayes said. You know. But the Hayes are freaks though too, so you got to keep that in mind. So if you're here, every single thing you have to do, you've got to walk that way. And for me, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I walk a lot anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But if I were staying with a family or friends or something like that, the money you pay, the rate at this hotel is probably $325. You can get that same rate or a little bit less at Hyatt, which is right across the street from the beach. So for me, if I'm getting a rate, let's just call it $325 at Hyatt, this better be $145 or $155, and it'll never be that for me to entertain it. There's absolutely no reason, in my opinion, again, just for me to stay here. It has to be less than $200. If I were a rate shopper or a rate guest, that would have to be less than $200, because I can stay for $325 at several hotels that are in Waikiki. Now, the Hayes, they stayed right over here, right on that other side at the Ilikai Marina, and they walked like monsters, man. They like the isolation and the quiet, mostly quiet part of staying over there, and they just hiked, or what they did was they just used the heck out of that Waikiki trolley pass, one of 50 that they won. So they would be a great couple. You guys, I don't want you to inundate them with messages, but they'll tell you if it's too much. But send them a direct message and ask them. They did a couple things. They did like the Circle Island tour a couple times. Ask them what they thought about some of their places that they went. But they also did a lot of posts that were quite informative. So that to me is the issue with DoubleTree. But it's the same with DoubleTree. It's the same with the what is it right over here? The Radisson. I wouldn't stay at the Radisson anyway. The Stay Hotel, which is right over here, or the Aqua. I think it's Aqua Stay. Same thing. It's just too far out of the way, and you can stay. You can go for another probably, well, I don't know, $50. How are you? Can you use a couple dollars? No? Yeah? That's okay. No. Stay there. How's your day today? I'm what? Like I'm Japanese? Oh, this makes it. Oh, I see. I look like a tourist, don't I? I don't look like a tourist? Oh. Oh, I see. There you go, ma'am. You're very welcome. You have a great day, okay? Oh, I will. What's that? Yeah, her name's Lucille. Oh, yeah, she has all of her shots, so she's able to be here. No, she just small. Living the dream, loving her life.
Take care.
Okay, ma'am. I see you. Bye-bye. Oh, I hate seeing that. I hate seeing a woman, an elderly woman who has needs, you know, that you know are not being met while she's out here. That just, I hate that. That sucks. Yeah, that's so bad. Aqua palms, it's right there. There's a, I think it's a Radisson. No, it's not a Radisson. What is it? Doggone it. It may be a Radisson. But there's several little small, cool hotels. Aqua, it's right there. And then around the corner, I can't think of, there's two little small hotels. One is kind of a cool one. It has a bar, and the bar has, the seats are like horse stables. Ramada. Yeah, I was going to say Ramada just a second. That's what it was, Ramada. There's the Aqua Palms. Yeah, that the trolley, you're able to, it's a hop on, hop off, just like the double-decker bus tours are like in bigger towns like Chicago, LA, New York. They have designated stops, but there's a lot of them, and you could just hop on, hop off. If you have the, you know, day tour, 4-day tour, 7-day tour. And that's the Aqua Palms. There's the Ramada right there. You guys ever have problems texting people when you text them and then they never text you back? Or email or stuff like that? I think that's rude. Here's Goofy's Cafe. Haven't been there in forever. But it was good when I went there. It wasn't as, to me, I don't recall it being as good as what a lot of people say it is, but that gets nothing but rave reviews. Look at their reviews. It's like 5-star all the time. And it's comparable to Eggs and Things for breakfast. How goes it? All right, man. Thank you. God, I've seen that guy here forever. So this is the Waikikian and the Lagoon Tower property. This is the vacation. One of these is the vacation ownership. I think they both are to some degree the vacation ownership properties for Hilton Hawaiian Village. They have quite a few here. Now, if you go straight, if you went straight through here, you'd go to the lagoon. The Rainbow Tower is right over here, and that's the ocean right there. So straight through here. That's, of course, the Ilikai. Right straight through there. That little hotel I was telling you about with that cool bar, we should go there sometime, is right around that corner there. It's kind of cool looking, just a small, tiny hotel. But from what I recall, their website looked really nice. The rooms looked pretty inviting, really. Ilikai. Namaste. I get so frustrated when I see all these Let's Eat locations that I should have already been to since I've been back. but because I'm fighting this stupid bug, I think I'm almost out of it. I think I'm almost out of it. These are a lot of vacation rentals in these two. I think the Discovery Bay, is it called? Yeah, Discovery Bay. I sometimes misname it Discovery Cove, but that's not it. See this Namaste? That's a really, really nice Indian Himalayan restaurant. There you go. That's the Modern. It's a Hilton or Hilton Vacation Ownership hotel again. Yeah, this is the trolley stop. There's a trolley stop right up there, and a trolley stop right here. They're quite they're plentiful. There's no way you're gonna run out of stops. Here in Waikiki, the longer stretches are the Red Line and the Blue Line tour. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do we're going to do a live stream from there. Namaste. There's Red Lobster. Chart House is right there. The Marina Pub is right there on the corner. Chart House is right around the corner. And that's the actual marina right there. That's the ocean. I don't want to go over there and get caught up in it though. Trust me, it's over there. Or it was there the last time I went, unless they moved it. Right there. And the Hayes went to Chart House and they were not as impressed with it as say Michelle and Janet were. This place here has unlimited or all-you-can-eat pizza offer. I'm not sure of the details, but it's like a pizza buffet or something. I don't know the time or the day or what. But apparently it's pretty popular. It's been listed on a couple of local YouTube channels, foodie YouTube channels. That's the hotel I was talking about, the Equus. It's right there. If you go on the other side there's a little walkway that goes up. There are bars right inside there, and they have saddles, horse saddles in there for their chairs. It just looks kind of cool. Yeah, some of you guys have been packing when we've been doing the live streams, huh? Let's look right straight through here. Right there. Can you see that little walkway right there? It's a boutique hotel, and they are proud of their rooms. Boy. Proud, proud. Here's the Prince Hotel. Two different towers. Oh man, I remember Discovery Bay was like the place. Had nightclubs at the bottom. Tropics was brand new. Isn't that sad? Right there. Pauhana. is all gone. Look at that, as if nothing was ever there. Yeah. My completely uneducated guess was that they wanted to make it available to be licensed, at the, beer license, liquor license, or what have you, do something else. But if that was the case, somebody else would have already snapped it up. It's either way too high or the guidelines are too restrictive. That's the only reason why it would be open, or just not available, not for sale or available in any way. This is the buoy system they use to trap a lot, not all, but a lot of the trash that comes in the Aloha that gets washed down from there when it rains. No, I wish they did, Lance. I wish I knew, but I don't. From where? Right here, Todd? Moana's right there. Like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I mean, I've been meandering. I'm not walking. I'm not walking like I normally do. If I walk like I normally do, it'd be maybe 15 minutes from where we were, Malia, to here, to Moana Mall. But Moana Mall is right there where that signal is. It's minutes. I mean, you definitely don't need to take a Uber or a taxi or anything like that. See, there's Macy's, Moana. And then many of you have been on the stream when we've done walks to Moana Beach and Moana Park. The park is right here. Beach park. I'm sorry. The park is right there. The beach is right there. And if you go around this little bend, that's the Magic Island there at the very end. So it's all pretty good walking distance. It's a little bit misleading if you see it on a map, But it's all real short jaunts. This is also a stop for the Waikiki trolley. I bet Michelle Boyle took a lot more back than she brought with her. Suitcases. And you wouldn't believe it, but the godmother takes a carry-on. A carry-on. And you look how snazzy she dresses. That's crazy that she can do that. You'd think somebody as highfalutin and foo-foo as she is would have 8 or 10 bags and carry-ons and rollaways and all kinds of nonsense. So there's the mall right there. And if you walk, just so you guys kind of get an idea, since we're talking about walking, so you won't be able to see it, but it's about 1.5 miles that way is the Kaka'ako Farmers Market, and at the same location is where they had the Friday night Harbor Nights, or Friday Harbor Nights food truck event. It's at the exact same location. It's on Ward and Moana Boulevard, which is about 1.5 miles that way. So if you just continue from where we're walking now, Saturday morning, 7, 8 o'clock, you'll run right into that best farmers market on Oahu, in my opinion. Here's the trolley coming from the mall right here. This is Atkinson, and Atkinson will take you straight up. One block is going to be Kapiolani, and Kapiolani is like the same street. Kapiolani runs almost all the way through Honolulu this way, like Kalakaua does through Waikiki. Bunch of really nice restaurants, and actually not so nice restaurants, but a lot of nice restaurants on Kapiolani. And from right here, Wal-Mart is right there, and Sam's Club is right on top of Wal-Mart. Do you guys want to walk around the mall? Or you're going to walk through it? Yes, you need a membership, but your membership from the mainland applies here. That's the road that takes you to Magic Island right there. All right, let's walk through it. Let's see if that lady's over here. I doubt, I mean, why would she still be in that same spot? Let's just see if she's there. So Moana Mall is the largest open air. I think it's either the biggest or the second biggest in the world. It's big, doesn't matter, it's massive. It's 4 levels, most of it's 2 levels, then there's 3 levels, and the 4th level is restaurants like Olive Garden. I think Diane knows the name. Is it Empire? Oh, what's a really good Chinese restaurant here? I mean, it's not as good as Panda Express, of course, but it's really, really good. This takes you up, obviously, to the 2nd level. There's not really a pretty way to walk into the place unless you go, and even that's not that pretty. It's a kind of a drive-in area over here, but let's give this a shot. Yeah, the one in Dubai isn't all open air. That's what knocks it out of contention, I guess. They're both big. That's the thing. One of our hacks is that we would like to recommend is come over here to the food court where they do have a Panda Express, and then take your food if you want to, and then just walk right across the street there to the beach or the beach park and enjoy yourself. See you later, Kathy. Thank you for joining us. Jade Dynasty. Jade Dynasty. Diane comes through in the clinch. I probably went the worst possible way I could take you, guys. Sorry about that. But I'll have it pay off a little bit when we get down here. I should have went up a little bit more that way and then went in this way. You wouldn't walk this way. Yeah, that's a dynasty joke. But just really, really memorable. Again, it's no Panda Express, but it's pretty cool. If I were just going to walk straight to Sam's, I'd just go straight that way. But I want to walk up a little bit and get you guys a view of some of the shops, since we actually took the time to walk over this way. Foodland here is not to be missed. They have a really, really good food court there. Lots of pre-baked goods, pre-cooked goods. They have several hot tables there. It's like a Whole Foods. And by the way, you're grocery shopping? There's 3-4 floors up there. Yeah, there's quite a few elevators actually. That dude took a spill. Oh, here's the Hilo Hattie's. You know, you guys have said the Hilo Hattie store is closed on the way to the airport. It has, but this one is still around. Okay, so if you've been on any of our hikes through from Waikiki to Wal-Mart, you see that opening right there? That opening is this right here is where we point to for the main entrance for Moana Mall. Right straight through there is the main entrance, one of 5 main entrances on Kapiolani, right through here. That's Wal-Mart and Kapiolani's over there, Sam's Club. I'll just show you a couple of places right in here just so you get the payoff of the mall here. This is a very, 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 very popular tea shop. That's all they sell is tea, but it's very popular among the Asian marketplace or Asian customers. This is the main entertainment stage. You come here. They have hula shows every day, and on Saturdays or Sundays they have kiki or kids shows. And right straight through there is the food court. It's a massive, massive, massive food court. Yeah, it's a daily hula show at 5 o'clock. And that's the food court right there. And if you go inside the food court, you order your food, you walk straight through on the other side. Right straight through there is the beach, Ala Moana Park, Ala Moana Beach, and then Magic Island. And straight this way is where we're going. Yeah, the food court is huge. Better go over here in the crosswalk. In trouble. Go ahead. Go. Keiki. Thank you, Dale. Kiki sounds so much nicer, though. But those Keiki shows are funny. I mean, they have little kids in there doing dance and hula, and half of them have half their teeth missing still. They're living the dream, man. Now, back in here, back in the day, they had a whole bunch of illegal gambling. The word on the street is they had a whole bunch of illegal gambling casinos along here. inside some of these little shops and what have you. It's cleaned up a little bit. You can still find them if you go looking for them. But now from about here all the way down there with that last, not these first two buses, but the last bus way down there, there's little inlets with little shops and restaurants that are just wonderful to go to. Little markets, local markets, things like that. And you can take that all the way down to, I mean, not all the way, but pretty much down to Ward Center and Kakako. I mean, it turns into another street. I can't think of the name of it, but you could certainly take it that way. And this is Kapiolani, the main street that goes through, one of the main streets that goes through Honolulu. Yeah. Yeah, it'll get confusing if you're not paying attention for sure. There's Planet Fitness. Horrible gym. If you're in the mood for it, 24-hour fitness is right down the road on Atkins and kind of Atkins and Kapiolani. This is that main street. Right straight through there is Wal-Mart. You see the sign right above Wal-Mart is Sam's. There used to be a Ross right across the street, but they have since closed that. Recently, within the month, they closed it. There's quite a few good local restaurants along Kapiolani. Right through there, right down that way. There's a Japanese restaurant I can't think of the name of. There's a pho restaurant right there. That's Pho Saigon right there, one of the best Vietnamese restaurants, big too. So you get service really quickly. There's a, I can't think of the name of it, we could see it, maybe the sign, but there's a really good dim sum restaurant right here on the left-hand side. That's not the Radisson, which one? That's the Residences. Oh man, why can't I think of the name of that? What's this new property called right here? This is the hotel, and that's the Residences. There's a restaurant right down below called Mara, really super nice. I cannot. Anybody remember the name of that? It's not Radisson. It's not. Oh, it might be the Radisson. Let's walk this way. Come on, what is the name of that? Renaissance, there you go, thank you. How silly that I could not think of that. The Renaissance. Yeah, there's Mara. It's a beautiful building. It's pretty new. Remember we walked in there a couple times. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love this walk from all the way into Waikiki.
Lucille!
Yes.
Tony!
No. I'm not Tony.
What's his name?
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, Steve, this is Tony.
How you doing?
Lucille.
We watch you from Australia all the time.
Really?
Yes.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
What are your names?
Aloha.
Steve and Meryl.
Steve and Meryl.
Australia.
Really? You're from Australia? I couldn't think.
Nah, from the Gold
I
Coast.
couldn't tell.
She,
Huh?
She doesn't buy.
No.
I was trying to hear your voice, and I thought, I'm sure that's him.
Oh, really? Did you really? Oh my goodness.
Well, as soon as we saw
You
the
must have
scene-
thought I was Australian because of my accent.
No,
because
God,
so good.
no.
Oh my goodness!
But
Wow.
we tag you all the time and listen to
Oh,
you.
do you really? Oh,
Visit around,
fantastic.
yeah.
Well,
We
you're
wanted to
visiting,
see
obviously.
you.
Yeah.
We're up at Beachcomber, but we wanted to see you
Oh,
every
yeah.
day. We thought we've got to go and find you because we didn't know where you'd be.
But you're a daily watch at home for us.
We love
Oh,
you.
good.
And
That makes
watch
me
you
feel
walk
good.
around
Yeah.
in different areas and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant meeting you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
If I can recognise Lucille, you know I must be a true fan.
How many people could? Yeah, she's my dead giveaway. She's my dead giveaway sometimes. So, where are you from? Sydney?
Yeah,
No,
we're from
originally.
All the way.
in Queensland. I'm
We're on
the
the
Gold
Gold
Coast,
Coast.
Surface
Oh,
Paradise.
so a long ways from.
From Sydney,
Sydney?
it's
Yeah.
about a 9-hour drive.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
So you're a long way from Lance, then,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but we're right on
And
the coast,
Steve and a bunch of other guys on here. Yeah. So how you liking it?
Oh,
love
good,
it.
mate.
Yeah,
She's
good.
been on the
This is my
cruise,
6th time here.
Which cruise?
part of America, around the island.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, what'd you
love it.
think of it?
Give me another trip for you.
Yeah.
I'll do Pride of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it twice. Loved it. And we're back
So,
at the
so
beach
you did from Oahu to Kauai, Big Island, Maui, and then back here.
Yeah.
And how long are you going to be here now?
till Monday, next
We've
Monday.
been here 3 weeks
Oh,
in total.
nice.
3 weeks in total.
Oh, no, we made
But
sure
yeah,
to make
brilliant,
it-
brilliant meeting you. That was good.
So
Yeah,
we'll see you
this-
up there. We'll say hello again up there.
Where's that?
Beach Coma.
Okay, yeah, I'll be around.
Over to Gold Coast.
Yeah.
We're just about to get a cyclone. We never get
What?
cyclones on the Gold
Oh,
Coast.
I thought they were kidding about that. No,
No,
it's
they're not.
really a
No.
cyclone. Oh my
No.
goodness.
The battening down.
Tomorrow, yeah. So we've got
we're not
neighbours
far
living out
from
to our
the ocean.
house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good you're here though. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how you liking the beachcomber?
Good. The second
Can I
time
take a
there.
photo?
Yeah,
Yeah. Take a photo.
you can take one with her.
And
You can take one with her.
But listening to your voice, it's got to
It's got to be him. Some of the sounds that horrible.
Oh, dude.
Well, I should have been doing my Aussie accent. You'd have never
Well,
known.
you do run into Aussies on your.
A lot.
a lot, do
yeah.
you?
Yeah, I know. I listen to it. And... Hello.
You want me to hold her? Here you
I
go.
want to take
Nah,
a
no.
picture.
Good.
Hang on.
Here, just of her. Just of her.
Move your camera. Move
No,
your
just of
camera.
her. Not of me.
Oh, can I get you?
No.
That's why you never see
Oh.
him. That's
No,
why-
ma'am. Like this. Like that. Here you go. Like
That's
that.
why you never see him.
Yeah. Watch your feet behind you. There you go.
Because you did- Because you'd end up with pesky tourists pulling him over all the time.
Yes,
wanting-
exactly.
That's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great meeting you, though.
All right. Good deal.
We'll see you.
We'll see. We'll see you. We'll see you around. Especially if you're in Waikiki. We'll see you around.
But we do watch it. We're avid
I do
watchers.
appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
She's with you all the time.
Most of the time, yeah. Yeah.
In your presentation
Good
of
to
it,
see you.
anybody who hadn't
Gorgeous.
been here before, it's a great open door to come in here.
That's good, man. I'm glad-
You should be sponsored by the tourism
Oh,
board.
yeah.
No.
It's a shame you pay you to do all this, though, Tony, because it's amazing, and a lot of people. We see a lot of the comments and everything, and
Well, you can't judge them on their poor judgment, right?
but you know you've got some really good people that love you in Australia.
Yeah.
Especially Tony.
Yeah.
Bye, little Lucille.
We'll see. We'll see you around Waikiki if
Oh,
you
you
see
look
me.
for us. Yeah,
Yeah,
another week. Yeah,
Okay.
When I watch
Yeah.
it, it makes me, from way over there, it always makes me feel like I'm here.
You're here? Yeah.
The way you do it, you know? It's
Yeah.
very personal.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Made our day.
Bye bye.
Made
See.
our day.
I love you, little doggy. We should go take you home. We'll go to Australia.
She's part Aussie too. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
All right. See you guys later. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye. See you, baby.
All right. I had to get Lucille back. See, Lance, when I talk Australian, everybody thinks I'm from Australia. It's like I'm like a language chameleon, mate. Crikey. I've had a couple of those where I was just at Starbucks in the morning, man. I didn't have my camera or anything, just had Lucille with me. And this couple, they were from, no, the people from Australia were at Paia Fish Company. These are Canadian people. That's right, because we were making fun of you. Yeah, he was making fun of the Canadians. But he was from Canada, and he says, "That's got to be you." So you know how do Canadians sound? Oh, they're French. "Oh, monsieur, you sound like a Tony, monsieur." That's what Canadians sound like. "Monsieur, you must be Tony. That's Lucille, oui, oui." Oh, I should have told him about Lulu's at the fish and chips place. At Lulu's. Oh, what is it? It's wee wee and a boat face. See, I'm like a chameleon. I can go into any language and it's like seamless, just like this. I'm like a walking embassy, a walking United Nations. Did you see how lady she turned around and looked at me? See, watch. Hi, crikey, mate. Shrimp and stuff on the beach. Right. And then a boat. See, you didn't know. I mean, you couldn't tell if you were in. If you closed your eyes, you wouldn't know if you were talking to a Canadian Mountie or a Aussie person. I scare myself sometimes. All right, guys. That's Walmart. That's Sam's Club up there. Do you guys want to go in, Sam's? I'm literally going to get two things in Sam's. That might as well. I mean, you'll drop off if you don't want to go in, right? I don't know how to say about or a boat with the French accent, though. Chocolate bleu. Hawaii. That's my Canadian. Flawless Canadian. I'm like a Duolingo or the, what is that? Burits or something, language system. Lucille, you're my nemesis. You get me caught. That lady was being sneaky, taking photos though. She didn't think I caught her, but I did. It's bad enough that people walk up. Oh, sorry, Lucy. Just smashed in your face. I'm sorry. It's bad enough people can come up right in a Starbucks and go, "Hey, mate, crikey," you know. Oh man, there's a security guard I need to try and avoid. He just kind of walked past me. He always wants to come up and talk to Lucille, and he always gets really up close to her, starts talking, and oh my God, that dude's breath is like a crime scene. I keep pulling back, and Lucille looks at him like, oh my God, dude, what did you eat? So I try to avoid him as much as possible. Yeah, they speak Australian, Aussie talk. Yeah, they do. I just flashed it with my my cat-like reflexes when it came in. There's some places, like in Oklahoma, believe it or not, they don't even check your boxes, because when you walk through the scanner, it's a huge scanner you walk through, and it instantly scans everything that's in your cart and tells them if you have something that you didn't pay for. And I was so curious about it. I asked the lady, I said, how accurate is that? She goes, here, grab this and grab one of the items that you just paid for and walk around. So I walked around the counter, came back around the other way, goes boop, 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 and busted me. She goes, it could tell. It's happening more and more lately. And it's not because of, I don't think it's really just because of Lucille. People see her, or if they hear me speaking, I have such an annoying, stupid voice, they go, oh my God. Man, don't tell me they're out of lemons. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. All I need to get are nuts and lemons. I've been doing my apple cider vinegar drinks twice a day now, so now my throat is on, my esophagus is like raw from all the citric acid, but it's good for me. $4 for 3 pounds of lemons. Oh, you have those scanners? That's cool, yeah. No, they don't, no one takes pictures. It's not, I'm not hiding. You know, anybody comes up, talks to me, like you saw just those people, I talk to them, hi, how you doing? You know, it's just that, here's the thing, as I've said it before, but we've had so many new members, I'll just really quickly say, I know actually 5 or 6 people who do YouTube videos and Facebook videos, and they literally cannot walk down Waikiki and do kind of what I do, because I look like a moron when I'm walking, especially when I have Lucille in the sling. I look like a sociopath, so they don't want to come up around me anyway. And plus the way I dress. I mean, that's kind of not on purpose, it just, I look like a slob. So, but these other ladies, one is a male, the other 3 I know that have problems are females, and they're cute, attractive, whatever, but it's, they've done the huge mistake of saying, they'll go to the beach and say, how's it called? They'll say, hey, how's it going? I'm here. And they put their peace sign up, and they got their fat, stupid face, not fat, but stupid face in front of the camera the whole time. Hey, how you doing? And then they walk down the street and they're upset because people want to stop and take a picture with them or talk to them or get a photo with them or something like that. And it's just not, they literally go and stop. So they don't do any live streams. And then when they do produced videos, they almost can't do a produced video because people stop them in the middle. They'll be walking and talking and someone will say, hey, so-and-so, hey, Meredith, or whatever your name is, and they come running up. And I saw it happen to 2 different streamers within 10 minutes of each other, right there at Kapahulu and Kalakaua. I was sitting on that stoop right there outside of the Starbucks, and people were outside of Starbucks waiting for them to come out. One of the ladies to come out. One lady was outside of the ABC store, and it's a problem. I would not deal well with that. Yeah, I brush my teeth right after the lemons. Plus, they don't stay. I don't swish it around. It goes right past my teeth. But yeah, you're right. It's hard on your teeth. But I do that. Yeah, so that's just it. It's going to be kind of like what it is now with that last couple. It'll be like that maybe later on when I'm on camera. But I actually like not being on camera. I know it takes the anonymity takes the my gender, my expression, my age, my actions, my facial. since I take all that out of it, all you guys deal with is what I'm showing you. You know, and I'm certainly not going to put my dumb face on the camera while I'm eating like a lot of these guys do. I can't stand when someone does that. You know, so there's no reason for me to do it. A lot of reasons not to, and no reasons to do it. If you know what I mean. No, it's not. It's not a fame thing, really. I know you're teasing. It's not what it is. It's not the recognition. I like when people are complimentary or, you know, critical and say, "Hey, you should do this better," or maybe this is the thing you should do. But like this last couple from Australia, that was wonderful. I love that. You know, they love Lucy. They like what we're doing. You know, they live a long ways away from Lance, so you can't really blame them. They have some good judgment. Oh, this is what I need. I was trying to walk and talk and think at the same time on what it is I needed. I know what it is right here.
Oh, 여기 있어, 여기.
Thank you. Did you see my dog too? Booyah. One of these days we'll do a live stream, maybe a year now, we'll do a live stream and I'll be on it. You guys will say, oh my gosh, let's go back to the way it was before. Yeah, I just don't want to have, you know, be identifiable with. There's actually two of the girls who quit that I was talking about. The two that I mentioned, they quit doing it, or they haven't done anything. One hasn't done anything in like 9 months. One hasn't done anything in like 3 or 4 months. They've certainly cut way down. They don't do live streams at all anymore. You know, it'll be. It'll be a sad day, a frustrating day, full of regret and shame. And you guys know I know all about those emotions. For God's sakes, you've seen me do a North Shore live stream with Wendy Silva, for goodness sakes. So I've embraced shame, regret, pain, suffering, frustration. It's like my own live stream to Vietnam. Boom, unsalted. I'll tell you in a minute where it's located. It's right by the entrance of Kapiolani and Moana shopping mall. This is their cafe. The ultimate hack is to download their Scan and Go app. And when there's a line, you just type in your Scan and Go, and that's it. It charges right to your card. You're good to go. Oh my goodness! Here's the security guard. Hopefully he's not there, or he's not there when I go up. How's it going, man? All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, goodness. Goody, goody. Yeah, we have two big old salmons. When I have a car, I come here, I'll get an Uber. I have two big salmon fillets in the freezer right now as we speak. There you go, easy breezy. All right, guys, well, that's the exciting walk from Waikiki to Sam's Club through Moana Mall. I've got to go do a little something, and I may stream the walk back because I got to do something just around the block here. But let's go get a Starbucks and then we'll leave. For those of you asking where we were and weren't on here before, I'll just show you. That's Kapiolani, that road right there. That's the Moana Mall. Across the mall is the beach and Moana Park. Britannia is the next big major street up there. That's one of the major streets up there. That's Manoa Falls right straight through there. And Waikiki is right that way. All right. Trolley. Oh, you mean the grocery carts? Yeah, there's a lot. All right, guys. I may come back on in about 45 minutes or so on my way back, but I'm going to walk from here and go back the same way. If you guys are interested, you'll be on. I guess if you're not, you won't be. All right. Adios, guys. 4 L's. Just your L's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 L's. Hopefully you laughed, learned, liked, loved. And you know what? I didn't ask you one time this entire stream to like or share this stream. So please do that. That's your only cover charge. I do appreciate if this is your first stream. Hopefully it's not your last. If it's your last, hopefully you give it a better decision later on and stick around for another live stream. Aloha.